This is me, walking down from one of the highest mountains on the planet, completely above it all in a beautiful place, but for some reason, feeling real disconnected. You see, I had been working as a mountain guide for a few years now, traveling around the world, meeting good friends, and working together to take people up some of the highest mountains that this planet has to offer. This job seemed like paradise to some people. I even made a ton of money doing it. But for some reason, with all these friends, I felt like I was disconnected from everything. Even though I was pushing my limits, I didn't feel like I was connected to a community. One month, I'd be on the side of a big mountain in Argentina, and then the next, I'd find myself on the summit of Kilimanjaro. Then, I would fly back to Alaska and run up Denali again. Although the adventure was great, there was no human connection. More than anything, it made me miss where I got started. The Outward Bound School. I was an instructor, a teacher of youth, and I was proud to have that job. My job was amazing. I was taking out youth and getting them to discover their potential and see what they could really do with their lives. Experiential education. Now that was where it was at. Learning by doing and working with each other to collaborate, to get through problems. I loved getting youth to discover their potential, and that's why I went to the University of the Puget Sound to study education. I wanted to bring the outward bound instructor that I had been out in the field inside the classroom, inside the box, that didn't work well for me when I was in school. I wanted to change things and get people to understand what they could do. However, college costs a lot of money, and after a while, I ran out. So, when Australia called and they offered me a job with Outward Bound, I took it, and I moved down under. As an instructor, I moved around the country, taking secondary students out, trying to get them to discover their potential. I slept inside, maybe once a month, and spent most of my time on the beach. Again, with all this moving, though, I still was starting to feel disconnected yet again, traveling in my own world. This wasn't my point. This wasn't my goal. I wanted to go back to the classroom, inside the box, and see if I could bring that experiential education inside. So, I moved back to the States. Well, sort of. I found a bit of a loophole. Instead of paying for college, I found out that if you move to a lower income school, you could actually get your education paid for. So I found myself here, in northwest New Mexico, on the Navajo reservation. That's Tohatchee High. In the 25 years of it being a school, it's had 27 principals. My first day, I didn't know what was going on. I was handed a classroom with 20 chairs and surprised when 30 students showed. The culture was rich, but the school was not, and I found myself teaching to the No Child Left Behind standards. The essentialist curriculum was hard, and when I wanted my students to be working together like this, it turned out more like this. I got scared. I felt like I didn't belong. And after a while, I thought I was going to turn out looking like this guy. That's when I sold out. I decided that I was going to move to Alaska and become a mountain guide, and just say forget it. Give up my teaching dreams, live in a tent, hang out on high mountains, and just be comfortable, especially on a day like today. But during these long nights, I just still didn't feel like I was connected. I still wanted to be an instructor. I valued being a teacher, and I was still alone in a tent in Argentina. I was haunted by that dream of a classroom. I wanted to change things, and I wanted to be a part of something really cool. And then it hit me. With communities as beautiful and as awesome as they are in Alaska, why can't you have the classroom halfway outside? You could still teach in the box, but at the same time, you could be getting kids outside, experiencing things for them. Juneau's an amazing classroom and an awesome community I hope to become a part of. As a teacher, I hope to never forget my mentors, people like Kurt Hahn with Outward Bound, or Paulo Freire when I studied in college. I don't want to be another teacher inside the box. I want to be a teacher that gets students to truly discover their potential. That's why, as an instructor, I believe education is grown, not given. And that's why, in the back of my classroom, I have my 3 biggest rules. You are important, you will change the world, and your life is your statement. These are the reasons why I want to be a teacher, and these are the reasons why I'm here.
Brown boots in the corner by the